The Grindset pipeline has become very popular as cis men, aiming at specific insecurities placed upon masculinity within society. So how is it possible that trans women have also fallen down this pipeline? This video will talk about how no matter how strong you get, you can't lift the weight of your own dysphoria. The Grindset can be categorized as these kind of videos that encourage an all work, no play, all or nothing mindset of extreme physical gains, getting a girlfriend, getting a successful rich career. Oh, and of course the stigmatization of we'll get to that. Don't get it twisted though. Healthy lifestyles, good habits, self-improvement, self-discipline, they're good things. However, these kind of videos and this kind of pipeline overall encourages really messy habits that have pretty devastating consequences. In the mid-2010s, I actually nearly stopped transitioning. And as you can see from this YouTube channel, I didn't opt to do that, obviously. I ended up transitioning in the end and I've had a great time. A key thing that hampered my progress a little bit to being myself was the Grindset pipeline. So understand this video comes from the heart. This video comes from bitter resentment of this movement, right? But once again, healthy lifestyle and self-discipline did actually help my life in many ways. So there's a balance to it. However, the videos I'm talking about, they don't know what balance is, lovely audience. I got really into these pipeline videos because I wanted to self-improve my Japanese knowledge. What I didn't expect was that these videos would slowly affect how I thought about things and made me not want to do anything relaxing or fun. Videos like these encourage very intense routines and self-discipline. What they also encourage is not relaxing and not having fun, right? So a lot of the stuff though is giving me joy, like dressing up in cute clothes and feeling nice, or even just sitting down and playing a video game. It started to feel like I wasn't meant to do that. Yeah, I watched all these Grindset videos specifically to get better at Japanese and have better study habits. 確かに日本語を喋りますが、その道具の鍵ではないだと思う。You can exceed in all your goals and dreams while also having time to have fun and chat with friends. If you attribute your self-worth purely to your gains in the gym, you're gonna feel kind of sad when you don't meet certain goals. Okay, but why does this pipeline affect trans women? For a lot of trans people, transitioning is scary. Telling the world you want to live as a woman is terrifying, especially when society expects you to become a hyper-shredded, hype giga chad with lots of money and a girlfriend. It can comparatively feel easier to just try to be an ideal man that society has decided you had to be. But here's the thing, lovely audience. If you have the heart of a girl, trying to be the most successful man imaginable won't bring you joy. Dysphoria is kind of a hamster wheel. You kind of gotta get off the hamster wheel, otherwise it's gonna keep spinning. If you run faster, if you train harder, it's not gonna get easier. And eventually, you might trip over and start rolling up and down the hamster wheel. Despite its name, the Grindset encourages avoiding inspirational adult content. If you feel a bit uncomfortable due to dysphoria when watching inspirational videos, then if you see a thing that tells you that it's good to avoid it completely, you're probably gonna take it as what feels like the easy option. Now, people both trans and cis can opt to not watch inspirational videos or watch inspirational videos. It's ultimately up to you. You can be a trans woman and still watch inspirational videos. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, even that type. This could probably be its own video, but for anyone that really needs to hear this, if you secretly watch inspirational videos with tags such as feminization and any similar tags, I will make this as clear as possible. That is okay. You can still live as a regular trans woman and engage in feminization content. That is fine. You are still a valid trans woman. You're not less valid of a trans woman. You are simply still a trans woman, okay? To-do list, crack 100 eggs in one line in a video. Check. So Grindset videos encourage exercise. However, maybe excessive exercise. Understand, lovely audience, healthy lifestyles and lots of exercise is good for you. If you want to be a super muscular, shredded trans woman, that's fine. I know society stigmatizes that, but you can be the cool, muscular trans woman at your local scene. That's perfectly fine. There's nothing inherently masculine or feminine about working out, okay? If you want to get some nice health goals and still transition, that's fine, lovely audience. The reason I take issue with a lot of these Grindset videos about exercise is instead of it being about healthy lifestyle and bettering oneself through healthy lifestyles and exercising, these videos more so frame it as get shredded so you get a girlfriend, which kind of knocks two entire expectations of masculinity in one fell swoop, right? These videos frame exercise and getting muscular as an essential to becoming a man. Like A, men don't have to be muscular if they don't want to be. B, trans women can be muscular if they want to be. Cis women too, obviously. Western society has framed getting ripped as succeeding in life. Society in general has framed not being muscular as failing. That's not the case. In addition, strength isn't even looking strong, right? This person here is way stronger than this person here. I'm quite tired of healthy lifestyle being framed as an aesthetic device to get girlfriends. I hope that message is very clear to everyone watching this, whether you're trans, finding out you're trans, perhaps right now, or even cis people. If you're a cis guy watching this video, just bear in mind that society will try to attribute being bulk or whatever and shredded as ideal masculinity. Being a good man is not attributed to how much you hit the gym and how aesthetically strong you look, okay? And for trans women watching, it's okay if you either want to be strong looking or not strong looking. That's fine. This dysphoria thing is bothering me. What if I woke up super early, hit the gym for multiple hours, and then grinded towards my dream career? That way I won't have time to think about dysphoria. Yeah, ultimately, the Grindset is a distraction. A distraction that a lot of people profit off, but a distraction regardless. It's become popular for all sorts of people because sometimes we need a distraction. However, there's more healthy ways to go about this. Healthy lifestyle and exercising feels good, and I encourage doing so in moderation. Doing a little bit of exercise every day will generally improve mental health a little bit and might give you a clearer state of mind to tackle one's own dysphoria and transition and that kind of thing, right? But these kind of Grindset pipelines encourage a grind that never stops, a run on a treadmill that never turns off. However, when you do lifestyle in that manner, eventually you can't run anymore. Your legs hurt, you're tired, and the treadmill merely spat you back. The circle of people you would have surrounded yourself with in this Grindset wouldn't have said something encouraging. They would blame it on something arbitrary and make you feel bad. Instead of encouraging to get to your goals and to just hop on up and try again, they're gonna try to make it seem like you're lesser. And that's cruel. Very. And no one deserves to be talked to like that. Even the most dedicated of Grindset men will be actively ridiculed and made fun of by the mere idols they are looking up to. Toxic trash talk does not make you a healthier person. Getting shredded at the mere expense of the rest of your life will not bring joy. So you might be thinking, random YouTuber, you alluded to being pretty deep down the Grindset pipeline. But you might be wondering, were there good things I learned from it? Not many, but I'll share them. I proudly present actually reasonable, healthy lifestyle adjustments. If there's something you need to do, but you're having trouble finding the motivation to do it, tell yourself to give it a go for like 10 minutes. Give it a go for 10 minutes and see if it gets easier. If it doesn't work, it's fine, try at a later date. But give yourself those 10 minutes to just give that task a try, and who knows, you might go way longer than you expected to. Remember to be kind to yourself. It's often easier to do the productive thing than the relaxed thing. Perhaps in the morning you could do some study, and then in the afternoon you can play a fun game. Healthy eating is more about what you do eat rather than what you don't eat. Adding a little bit of veggies or fruit to your meals on the side can make a really big difference. You don't have to significantly cut back everything you eat until you have nothing but a little pebble of consumption. You can eat and achieve a healthy lifestyle. Try not to compare your progress to other people. Some people will get stuff quicker, and that's fine. But also, social media will present people maybe being a little fictitious. That means telling a big fib. Find a fitness activity that you actually find fun. I do dancing, for example. I think it's really fun. Society has created the idea that going to this gym and paying for the membership is the only way to become ultra fit or whatever. That is not the case. Gym companies want you to believe it though. Try to do different activities in different positions and spaces. Yeah, doing fun stuff and productive stuff in the same position, the same desk, the same chair is not great for us. It's best to try to move around per activity. This will help with our memory. We'll actually have a better idea of what we even did today. If you find yourself scrolling too much on your phone, you can find little activities to replace those little scroll sessions with. Grabbing super distracting apps on your phone and putting it in a folder and making it really hard to access will disincentivize you from mindlessly opening it. Making each app the same color can be very effective. If you both erase and pause your YouTube search history, the Shorts feed will be deactivated and you won't be able to see any shorts. In addition, you won't have a home feed, so you'll have to look at either your subscriptions or the search bar. This can lead to you finding the videos that you find fun versus the ones that just pass the time, I guess. So if you implement that last tip, feel free to hit the subscribe button so that I pop up in your subscriptions feed. As always, stay hydrated and know that you are valid. I'll see you next week.